What is up, guys, and welcome back to the Throttle YouTube channel. My name is Evan, and today's episode is very special. So you guys love the episode we did a couple weeks ago with Brandon and his DC2 Integra, aka Monica from the original Fast and Furious. And today we have another special car from the original Fast and Furious movie, and we have Shahar, owner, builder, collector, I would say, and he's gonna tell us about this awesome car and how he got into it. So Shahar, what is this?
This is my 1995 Nissan Skyline R33 GTR, that mostly known as Leon's GTR from the first movie.
All right, so tell me all about this car. How did you get this car?
A friend of mine kind of showed me a listing for that car. It was sitting in North Carolina. Nobody was probably wanted it over there. There's no scene over there for that. The car was all black, plastic dip. It had like R34 wheels. It had zero interior.
Really? Stripped completely?
Stripped completely.
Okay.
The car was probably like a race car. It was brought from Germany. It had nothing on it. It had two seats and a dashboard.
And I saw on social media, so it was plastic dip black. It looked terrible. It's actually like the perfect throttle spec. It was very rough.
Yeah.
But then you pulled the plastic dip off.
And then it was worse. We had like 15 guys peeling out the car, and suddenly I knew the car is silver from underneath, and that's what I've been told, and the whole car had no interior, so I saw everything was silver, no problem. And then when we start peeling off the plastic dip, we saw some black marks doodling something on it, and I'm like, what the hell is this? And the more we're peeling, we're like, what is this?
It's like an art car, right?
Yeah, and then one of the guys is like Googling Sharpie GTR, and suddenly you see like a bunch of articles and like magazine stuff from Japan, when the car was in Japan.
Wow.
And this
is it.
This artist did like a Sharpie doodling art on the whole car.
Wow.
So that was kind of crazy.
So is that what's underneath here
That's
now?
That's what's underneath this wrap.
Okay.
So we tried to sand it down a little bit so it wouldn't show on the wrap as much as we could. It still shows some in some areas, but other than that, that's what underneath the car.
All right, so it started his life as a very rough, it is a GTR, not a GTSD, R33 GTR, same as the movie. I guess now, tell me what's all done to it. So,
wow, a bunch of it, from carbon fiber fenders, carbon fiber hood, Nismo inserts, the super rare xenon lights.
Okay, let's take a look at
like
these.
the V3 xenon lights.
And this is movie accurate. So this is what Leon had?
Not really, because Leon had like a stock body. The funny thing is, it's like the opposite of the Leon's car, like the true Big Bird, because the true Big Bird, as far as body style, was pretty much stock as far as the body panels. So the Big Bird car was like a full-on race car, and it was really known. And this one is pretty stockish as far as engine and transmission. It has the Nismo quick shifter. It has a bunch of cool stuff, but other than that, pretty much stock. HKS intakes.
So the funny thing is the original Big Bird was built and owned by Sean Morris.
Correct.
From Top Rank.
Correct.
So I've known Sean for a long time, ever since we actually started Throttle. Some of our original videos that we posted were at Top Rank, and I remember talking with Sean, and he's got a lot of history with Fast and Furious.
Yeah, they rented the car from him. It was the only car. I think the only reason the car got such a small role in the first movie is because it was so expensive to make like another 7 copies of it for stunts and
for
stuff
movie
like
purposes.
that. That's why it had only such like a short cameo, you know, in the franchise. But I've met Sean, and he saw it at like the Peterson Museum. Told me a bunch of stories about the original car. He was kind enough to sign the armrest for me.
Also a fun fact, and we may have to fact check this here, but what I heard from Sean a long time ago is that they actually use Sean's hands in the shifting scenes where he's shifting a lot of times, Fast and Furious. It's Sean's hand in some of those clips. So that's kind of funny.
When they shift like 18 gears.
18 gears. All right, so let's make our way around. So what kind of hood is this?
So that's a D-Sport carbon fiber hood.
D-Sport fenders.
Carbon fiber fenders. Ganador mirrors, electric, working, functional, everything. Veil side skirts.
What
The
about
wheels
the
are
wheels and
movie accurate. Those are work Rezacs too.
Yeah.
Extremely rare. The face came from one set and it's as is. We didn't have the time to redo it. And then we have new barrels, new lips, new hardware, new everything.
All polished,
and
everything.
It's GTR specs, so no spacers, no nothing.
Nice.
Rear bumper and diffuser, veil side, stock wing. We have a full exhaust system by Grady.
It's clean.
It's
and then the wrap.
nice.
This is wrapped, right? This is wrapped in TinyBot.
Correct. TinyBot sponsored the wrap. That made the whole build fairly quick. So we were able to wrap the car in like 5 days.
Wow, yeah, so you built this whole car. How long did it take you from start to finish?
I want to say start to finish was about a month or two. That was kind of it.
Take some tips from Shahar on how to build them real fast. Wow.
I mean, honestly, compared to you guys, I'm embarrassed to even show it. But the thing is, with me, I take the shortcut. I find the wheels first. I found the body kits first before I even buy the car, okay? And then I slap everything on myself. I do the wrap, which takes me barely a week. And then my wrap guy, Red at LRG, is an amazing guy. And he just slaps everything on for me, with me, and we're doing everything. And that's how we build a car in a week.
See, I wouldn't say that's shortcut. I would say that's smart, that's planning. So even with a lot of our builds here, we actually get all of the parts together before we even buy the car as well. Because that's the fastest way. You know what you want to do to the car. You kind of have that plan, right? That's really important. To have the plan, you get all the parts, and then when you get it here, the car, boom, it goes together much faster, as opposed to trying to piece everything together or going one by one.
Every project, no matter, like I do construction for a living, I tell people everything has to be here before we start to avoid delays. And then once you have everything, buying the car is like the very last thing I'm gonna do. And then it's even better because you know when your phone listens to you and you're looking for a GTR on Facebook or whatever, the more you wait, the more of the better stuff you find. Suddenly stuff pops in and you know, and all that kind of stuff. So in the meantime, while we took the car to the wrap shop, I bought a full GTR part out from, I think, Mississippi or something like that. My buddy John from Miami helped me ship it all the way to
the whole
LA.
car or just the parts?
The whole car in parts.
Yeah, okay.
So I got bumpers, I got door panels, I got a bunch of stuff. I got a full interior. So in the meantime, while this is being wrapped, I took the whole interior to MST Upholstery and they redid the whole thing.
The interior is beautiful. Let's take a look.
Alcantara on the doors, everything was redone. So we imported confetti material from Poland. We imported a yard or something like that, and we redid the back seat to match it exactly like the front Recaro.
That's really unique.
R33
it's even got the Recaro logo on the back seats.
Yeah.
Love these seats. Original Skyline floor mats.
Dude, these seats are amazing. I have like around 2,000 miles of seat time in this car. We flew to North Carolina, me and my buddy John from Miami. He flew from Miami, I flew from LA. We met at in North Carolina and we straight up drove 17 hours all the way back to Miami with the car. So that was like
and it made it no problem.
Made it no problem. The car was literally sitting in snow outside, sad, nobody cared about it. We literally started up, went, put some fresh fuel in it, some octane booster in it, and just
that's it. That's awesome. I mean, and that's something I think to appreciate, not going overboard on the engine side where it, you know, is requiring crazy fuel or a lot more
So the thing about my cars, yes, I keep them mostly stock, you know, exhaust, suspension, intakes, stuff like that. But I don't go crazy. Like the RX-7, I went single instead of twins, but I mainly keep it kind of stockish so it would be reliable and I can drive it more.
Because you put a lot of miles on your cars.
I put a lot of miles on those cars. Every one of my car has been to the track. If it's Willow Springs, if it's Irwindale, if it's everywhere, and I drive it a lot.
It's good.
Like,
I see you everywhere. I see you going everywhere. So besides that, on the interior, it's actually, you have a bunch of little carbon fiber goodies, NRG steering wheel, quick release, Grady shift knob. It looks like you've got the TV that flips out too.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
That's pretty period
I've installed the Nismo white face cluster and the 3 gauges.
Nice.
That's why it doesn't work.
Just for looks, huh?
No, it works.
Oh, okay.
The RPM every once in a while
goes a little haywire.
Doesn't feel like working, but
what kind of suspension do you have on here?
We have that actually came with the car. It has Cusco.
Oh, Cusco
suspension, and we just lowered it just to be at the right height we wanted.
Very cool. Super clean, man. And you want to pop the hood real quick?
Hey, pop the hood.
Pop the hood?
Pop the hood.
I know you said there's not too much done, but take a look.
Not too much
at
done.
the RB26.
RB26. Mutu has sponsored majority of the oil, so they WR Technica replaced the engine oil, transmission oil, fluids, everything.
It's good.
On the car.
There she is. So pretty much stock, some intakes. So you got a Mishimoto radiator, that's cool. A little Grady cooling plate. And a little engine bay dress up. So Shahar actually has a bunch more movie cars as well. You've got the Suzuki's S2000. You've got the Too Fast, Too Furious Eclipse.
Today, I kind of sold those cars to friends, and we kind of created like a whole team around it. I've built the Too Fast, Too Furious purple Spider from the second movie. I've built the green one from the first movie, the Eclipse. I've done the S2000, the pink one. We actually did two of them. One of them we sold to a guy that came from France to get it, and he drove it straight to Miami and parked it there, and it's just in storage. And then the other one went to my friend's wife that he owns the orange Supra from the first movie. We did that. We did the Integra. You saw Brendan. We did Jetta. We did a bunch of cars. We did the High Civic and the Red RX-7 from the first movie. Yeah, you have that, right? Yeah.
Well, that's a lot of cars. So if you guys want to see us make more videos with any of these Fast and Furious tribute or replica cars, comment down below. Let us know in the comment section. We read the comment section every single day, and we'd love to know what you guys want to see next on the throtl YouTube channel. So thank you for showing me, Shahar. Now let me go grab Quinn, Ricky, and the guys, bring them out here and show them this car as well.
Oh, dude, you guys got the full display going on here. Damn.
We need like the scene setting.
Wow. On the outside, Harry speed shot, throttle speed shot.
We even got the black Civic. Perfect.
This thing is wicked, man. I
so
love
sick.
It.
Do you know what I hate about the first movie? That they didn't make this car more famous.
I love the R33.
When I saw it, I was like, that's a Skyline. How is everybody paying attention to an Eclipse? And I get it, the Eclipse is Supra, but this should have been like one of the main cars in that movie, and it wasn't, which sucks. But dude, I'm so glad you did this one.
I love it.
This is so sick.
The body kits for these, like the R33s, the R32s, they age so well. Like so many cars from the first movie, you look it up now and you're like, that's terrible. But this thing
some
looks.
Some of the super body kits didn't age.
Yeah, you know.
Right.
This thing looks fantastic, man. I love it.
Bro, Ja Rule's Integra got more views than like Like it sucks. Like this is such a beautiful car. This is so sick. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna do a rolling burnout with all of them, and well, I guess not with this one.
Drag racing.
Dude, we need to do something with all these cars. What four cars were they?
An S2000.
It was the
Integra. It was the Integra.
The Integ.
Civic with
the Eclipse. Yeah, RJ. Yeah.
Civic with the RJ, and then the RX-7, the Eclipse.
Yeah.
We have to do it.
We can have Brandon come out, so we just need to find a white EJ1 Civic?
We have,
yeah.
We have one? We have a guy in the team that's working on.
We need to remake that scene. We need to have cars parked on the side, a crowd of people.
That would be a lot of fun.
His FD's single turbo too, so.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sick.
All right.
Oh, dude, we gotta
want to see that? Comment down below. That would be awesome. But yeah, my favorite part about this car is the interior. Super clean. Had all the seats redone, front and rear.
I love the package.
Oh, the interior is so clean. This is so clean. This is sick.
Are we building R33 next? Is that what we're gonna do? I'd be super down.
No. Are we? Are we just gonna do them all?
This is my favorite generation of the GTRs. I love R33s. They look amazing. They're like so sleek.
They're great.
They look great.
Every time I see their first movie, I always get bummed because you see this one park in front of the deli, and then it's like, that's it.
Someone goes for a ride, check it out.
This is your dream car, buddy.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I'm in. Let's go.
You should be in the car.
I want to get R33 at some point. At some point, I will get one.
Here's your test drive.
I love them. Oh, that sounds so cool. Oh, yeah. Wow, so smooth, too.
Just to get us up to speed.
Yeah. So we're going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for bringing your beautiful car out here.
Thank you for having me, man.
I love this thing.
been
What
a
a cool
blast.
looking car, man. Drives great, feels amazing, really good power, feels so solid and so planted, and it looks amazing. We had an R35 tailing us almost the whole drive, just staring at it. It's so cool. I love the vibe that these kind of cars bring. So let me know down in the comments if you guys like this style of video. Please be vocal. We will make more. You have a ton of cars.
Whatever you want.
And just
you want
bring
me to
people
come
down.
back and bring the RX-7, the Jetta, the Civic, the Supra, the Suzuki car, the Maxima, you name it, we have it.
So many. It's so
Come
cool.
back, no problem.
Yeah, it's cool to bring people down to the shop and just kind of take a break from wrenching 100% of the time. So I enjoy it. It's always fun to see really cool cars that people are building. So thank you so much for coming again. If you want to check out Shahar or his builds, we're going to leave a link in the description as well as a tag on screen. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next one.